All right, guys, new comic books come out today. Let's get them. Such a great mural out front, though. It's kind of got that Alec Ross look to it, though, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's freaking amazing, though. I love it. Do I have it available? No, it's fast moving. That right here, man. That right here. So I was really excited about all the comics that were coming out. There's a few of them that I've been waiting for a long time, so got them now. There's one I decided not to get. It's a big name, but I'll get to it in a second. So I picked up about 6 books here. First up, though, I want to talk about Hunt for the Skinwalker. This is a great book here, written by Zach Thomas. Did I say it right? No, Zach Thompson, my bad. Great book, though. Illustrated very well. It's a different story type approach. It's more narrative than it is anything, though, but it's loosely based on a true story. And if you're into UFOs and if you're into the paranormal, and if you ever heard of Skinwalker Ranch, then great companion book. If you like the series Project Blue Book that came out also earlier this year, probably, if not, want to say if not better, $5 book for issue number 2. Doesn't really matter if you miss issue number 1. This one right here goes a little bit farther in the story, but doesn't really get to the big pop until probably next issue, I'm guessing. And another comic book that I was excited to get, it got pushed back last week though, but that is Count Dante number 3 by Scout Comics. This is a great comic. It's loosely based on the life of Juan Rafael Dante, a martial art instructor in Chicago. If you read comics during the Bronze Age or even probably the Copper Age, and you saw a book in there that advertised ancient martial arts secrets, including The Touch of Death, it had Count Dante on the cover. A legendary book. They take a lot of liberties with it. Like I said before, it's loosely based and fucking loose, real fucking loose. But the story is just so batshit crazy. It's fucking like he's supposed to fight Jimmy Snuka in the next issue. So excited about that. And it wouldn't be Halloween unless we got some more horror books. I've been reading a lot of horror books lately. I'm getting a little tired of them, but truth be told, this one I was excited for because this is Operation Sunshine. I'm holding my comics all wrong here. But this is a great story. This is very similar to, how do I want to say it? It's more comedic horror than anything. It's about these 2 half-blood, I want to say vampires that got bit or something. I don't really know the whole aspect of it. Didn't lay out a whole lot. But there's these things called OV, the original vampires, that are just, I guess they're just a bunch of assholes. All the other ones are called bugs. That's the reason why they got bugs up here. But these bugs kind of like, I don't think they have all the powers, but they have all the weaknesses. So it's kind of like a shit life they live. So it's a fun story. Dark Horse Comics. I'll get number 2 for sure. But yeah, $5 read, maybe. It's up to you. If you're tired of horror like I am, I still got it. But if you're into vampires, I'll totally get it for $5. Now on to the DC titles. My first one here is Wesley Dobbs' Sandman. I originally read part of this in the last Batman that came out. DC's doing a few Golden Age superheroes in like in a modern twist. I don't know, really, modern twist is a proper word. Anyways, this is based off of Sandman. Do I know much about him in the Golden Age? Not really. But I do like some old Golden Age stories. This guy, he uses gas to make people fall asleep. He tries to sell it to the government. The government's like, listen here, son, killing people the old-fashioned way with bullets and whatnot, that's a lot more simpler than just making them fall asleep. And he's like, no, we could be less lethal. So I imagine I don't really know. This story, I'm not a big fan of Wesley Dobbs himself. He seems kind of uptight, really, but I don't know. I'm going to devolve into a little bit more. I did buy an issue. I'm going to get another one. They have one with The Flash with Jay Garrett coming out, and the original Green Lantern. I forgot what the hell his name was during the Golden Age, but all in all, $4 if you're in the Golden Age. Try it out. If you're in the modern age or just, I don't know, this story is very selective. For $4, hey, it's up to you. This one right here, $5. I have not gotten any of the new Dawn DC Green Lanterns since they came out a few issues ago. I decided to pick up issue number 4, and I'm glad I did. I don't hate Hal Jordan. I love Hal Jordan. But when it comes to Green Lanterns, I'm a Guy Gardner guy. I mean, I like his attitude. Hal Jordan, he's kind of hit and miss sometimes. I like him more. I like Hal Jordan better as a villain than anything else. So I like him better when he's teamed up with somebody. So when I saw the little team up duo here with Flash, Barry Gordon Flash, by the way, I was all in. I was just like, okay, I got to pick up one of these issues. This is where I jump in at. And it was a good jumping on point, too. Book starts off with Sinestro, them at a diner, and just they get into it right away. He's like, Sinestro's like, yo, I need your ring. I need to get back home. And Green Lantern's like, no, I'm not going to give you my fucking ring. He's like, well, I got these bombs all around the city. I can blow them all up. And he's like, all right, yeah, my ring. So he gave him the ring, but the ring just rejects Sinestro because Sinestro's all pissed about it now. So, Hal Jordan's like, yo, I got to take you in. I can't have you pulling this bullshit trying to blow up my city and whatnot. So he enlists the help of the Flash because he takes off. He's got to stop Sinestro, or he's got to stop the bombs. So he's like, oh, let's call my buddy Flash. So they go around, stop all the bombs and everything like that, call it a day. They meet up, they kind of a little talk and everything. They realize that they're starting to get old and just kind of like, like Wally West now has, I lost my light, so I got to hurry this fucking up. Okay. So long story short, though, it leaves on a little bit of cliffhanger. It's a $5 issue. That story was kind of short, but there's another story on top of it, which is a great story too. It's about Sinestro's son. He's an orphan right now. He's at some fucking bastards. I don't know. He's just teaching him how trying to steal and everything like that off on some other planet. Great addition, little extra kind of 2-story part to it though. I don't know what it's going to lead up to. I guess Sinestro and his son are going to kind of meet. So that's something to get into though. And my last comic though, I went ahead and got Captain America, Capwolf. I'm going to do a bigger video on this because I got to kind of go into the history about this one too. Also, the one comic book that I decided not to pick up today was Superior Spider-Man. I never liked the original Superior Spider-Man when Doc Ock was did the old mind swap thing with Peter Parker. So I decided it was a $7 book, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe go without it for now, but this one right here, though, like I said, extended video here pretty soon. I'm going to run out of light, but I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. Until then, I'll see you next time.